Wake up! Good morning, guys. Rise and shine. The time is 9:13 right here on a Monday morning on Fever 91.9 FM with the Bollywood in Superstar. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Ready, steady, boom. Ready, steady, boom. Ready, steady, boom.
This is Ready Steady Po. My name's Sindhu right here on Fever 91.9 FM with the Bollywood in Superstar. And this morning, I want all of you, all of us in fact, should wake up to the fact that breastfeeding should be normalized and breastfeeding is very very important for a child. Suddenly நான் வந்து இத பத்தி எதுக்கு பேசிட்டு இருக்கேன் அப்படி நீங்க வந்து யோசிக்கலாம். But guys, 1st of August to 7th of August is World Breastfeeding Week, and as a new mother, I cannot even begin to tell you how important it is to breastfeed your child. You know, it has to be first of all normalized, because talking about this should not be a taboo. You know, it's your baby's food. So your baby needs food, right? And in the observation kaga, in the breastfeeding week observe pandradhukaga, Tablets India Limited has come up with Laktrum Breastfeeding Week, and they have Laktrum powder, which is a nutritional supplement providing rich nutrients that boost immunity and good health in infants, children and adults. Immunity is also the need of the season right now, right? So idu patti pesradhukaga, to reiterate the importance, we have Dr. A. Somasundaram, the chief mentor and co-founder of D-Soul Child Development Center, formerly senior assistant professor of Pediatrics at ICH Chennai, and he's also a consultant in developmental pediatrics, Child Trust Hospital and Prashant Children's Hospital. A very very good morning, doctor. Welcome to the show. We all know how important breastfeeding is. Could you reiterate, please? Neenga solunga in your words, how important is breastfeeding?
Breastfeeding is very important to improve the child health and the survival. As you all know, every living animal will feed its baby by its own milk after the birth. But in humans, only 40 out of 100 babies are being exclusively breastfed till the 6 months of age.
Right.
Exclusively breastfed has to be continued for the first 6 months of age, and it has to be continued up to 2 years along with other complementary feeding.
Right.
Breastfeeding protects against common childhood illnesses like diarrhea,
Right.
against pneumonia. It has got long-term effects by preventing overweight, diabetes,
Right.
and children being breastfed have got better intelligence and IQ.
Absolutely.
Considering the mother who has breastfed will be able to space her pregnancy, and also it reduces the risk of ovarian cancer and breast cancer in the mother.
Absolutely.
So the benefits, if we talk, are numerous in numbers.
Absolutely, doctor. Cannot agree more with you. And as a new mother, you know, I was told by my doctors, you know, the pediatrician or my gynecologist, to exclusively breastfeed my child, which I try to do as much as I can. But, you know, there is a link, definite link between breastfeeding children and immunity. So can you tell us about that?
The immune system in the newborn is not fully developed.
Correct.
And the immunity substances cannot be produced by the newborn baby or the infant.
Right.
So the newborn baby is dependent upon the immunity substances present in the breast milk.
Okay.
As you all know, the colostrum, in
Right.
Tamil they call it as chimapal, which is secreted by the mother for the first 3 days, contain lot of active substances,
Right.
about 90 active substances.
Wow.
Including immune factors, growth factors, vitamin, minerals and so on. This protects the baby against lot of infections.
Right.
Breastfeeding exclusively for the first 6 months protects the child against pneumonia and diarrheal infections.
Okay.
Because secretory antibodies are present in large numbers in the human breast milk.
Absolutely. We are talking about the importance of breastfeeding, because we're observing World Breastfeeding Week right here from the 1st to 7th of August on Fever 91.9 FM with Tablets India. We have this amazing campaign called Laktrum Breastfeeding Week that's on. So we're going to continue our conversation with Dr. A. Somasundaram. You know, நிறைய விஷயங்கள் வந்து பேச போறோம் about immunity, about your child's immunity, about your immunity. So stay tuned. You don't go anywhere. This is Ready Steady Po. My name's Sindhu. एक था टाइगर, but his immunity was very low.
Ready, steady, boom. Ready, steady, boom. Ready, steady, boom.
This is Buddy Steady Po right here on Fever 91.9 FM, the Bollywood in Superstar. My name is Sindhu. Good morning and welcome back to the show. Today we are talking to Dr. A. Somasundaram, who is the Chief Mentor and Co-founder of DSOL Child Development Center. We're talking to him because it's World Breastfeeding Week and we are trying to spread awareness about the importance of breastfeeding. Yes, as a new mother, I cannot even begin to tell you how important it is to breastfeed your child. So if you have a new baby in the house, if there's a new baby on the way in your house, in your friends circle, guys, if you're listening to it, please tell the respective mums or new mums to be how important breastfeeding is, because your child gets all the nutrition, all the immunity from the mother's milk. And doctor, you tell us, because in the age kids in the immunity is being developed. Dr. Somasundaram, tell us.
Children as a whole have a poorly developed immune system. They easily fall prey to the common infections in the environment,
Okay.
and some common infections will have a long-term effect on these children. As you all know, the immune organs like spleen, lymph node, tonsil, thymus will grow slowly as the child grows.
Okay.
It is fully developed by 7 to 8 years of age.
Okay.
Then only they can produce the cells and the antibodies needed for the immune function. After that only, the child will be able to fight the common infections in the environment.
And yes, that's how much time it takes for a child to get a fully developed immune system, and breastfeeding really helps in building your child's immunity. Doctor, tell us, what other ways can you build a child's or boost a child's immunity, doctor?
Breastfeeding is the first vaccine and the first immune promoter for the child. The second one is a good diet, which is sufficient enough in protein.
Okay.
Because most of these antibodies are nothing but proteins. The third thing is a good supplement of fruits and vegetables taken in right quantities. Because most of the fruits contain vitamin C
Okay.
and most of the B complex vitamins.
Right.
And these vegetables, which are rich in iron and zinc,
Yes.
promote the immunity in these children.
Yes, so give your children a wholesome meal, give your children a lot of fruits and vegetables that will really help boost immunity. And we are in conversation with Dr. A. Somasundaram, the Chief Mentor and Co-founder of DSOL Child Development Center. This morning we are spreading awareness about the importance of breastfeeding because it's Breastfeeding Week. From 1st to 7th August. Stay tuned. My name is Sindhu. Tablets India order. We have joined hands to present a Laktrum Breastfeeding Week awareness campaign that's happening right here. So you stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
Ready, steady, boom.
This is Ready Steady Po right here on Fever 91.9 FM with Bollywood in Superstar. My name's Sindhu. Good morning. And 1st of August to 7th of August is World Breastfeeding Week, and we are trying to spread awareness about the importance of breastfeeding. And this goes out to all the new mums, mums to be, family members of the new moms, because it's important for family also to be in sync. I know so many families where the grandparents are katon, the in-laws are katon, the mother father of the girl, the new mom, they'll be like, illa parvala, start giving cow's milk, which is not right. A little baby needs to get enough of breast milk, because that's where the immunity comes from. And talking about immunity, this morning we are in conversation with Dr. A. Somasundaram, who is the Chief Mentor, Co-founder of DSOL Child Development Center, and he is talking to us about how immunity is linked to breast milk. And now, doctor, in the antibodies now, they are in immunoglobulins, right?
Immunoglobulins, also known as antibodies,
Right.
are produced in our body in response to an antigen, for
Okay.
example a virus or a bacteria, by our white blood cells.
Okay.
So these white blood cells, in response to the antigen, produce these antibodies to fight against them. So they are a critical part of the immune response
Right.
against the various microorganisms. We should know that there are 5 types of immunoglobulins.
Right.
Immunoglobulin G, immunoglobulin A, immunoglobulin M, immunoglobulin D and immunoglobulin E. Every one has got its own function,
Right.
and they protect various respiratory tract, gastrointestinal tract, and even our skin.
Right.
Various.
Right.
invasion of the microorganisms.
Okay.
A diet rich in protein, the protein level of the blood is very important in producing these immunoglobulins.
All right. And doctor, can these immunoglobulins or antibodies be given directly to an individual?
Yes, of course. We can give immunoglobulin directly to an individual. The classical example is plasma therapy.
Okay.
Everyone must have heard in the news about plasma therapy
Correct.
being given for COVID
COVID-19.
patients.
Yes.
It is nothing but they are separating the immunoglobulin G from the patient who has recovered from COVID
Already.
and they are giving intravenously through IV to a patient who is now suffering from COVID. So that immunoglobulin will go and fight the coronavirus or the COVID SARS virus.
Okay.
In the same way, there are immunoglobulins against chickenpox. There are immunoglobulins against rabies. These are immunoglobulins which are given either intravenously or intramuscularly through the muscle.
Okay.
There are preparations which can be given orally also, which contain immunoglobulins.
Fantastic. Yes, today it was all about immunity, how you can build your immunity, how you can help your child build, his or her immunity, because right now all we need is a good immune system. And thank you, Dr. Somasundaram. Thank you so much for talking to us this morning. You guys stay tuned. We're trying to spread awareness about World Breastfeeding Week in association with Tablets India Limited. Laktrum Breastfeeding Week, hashtag Laktrum Breastfeeding Week அப்படின்ற ஒரு campaign வந்து start பண்ணியிருக்கோம். And guys, I'm going to tell you more about it. So stay tuned. You don't go anywhere. This is Vadi Seripo. My name's Sindhu. Friend zone ka mara. What does that mean? But if you have a friend who's a new mother, then here's what you can tell her.
Ready, steady, boom. Ready, steady, boom. Ready, steady, boom.
That breast milk is very, very important for a new baby. Breastfeeding should be normalized. This is what we're talking about this morning on Ready Steady Po. My name's Sindhu. It's World Breastfeeding Week, Awareness Week from the 1st to the 7th of August. And Tablets India presents Laktrum Breastfeeding Week or campaign panitriko, Fever 91.9 FM and Tablets India. And we are in conversation with Dr. A. Somasundaram, who is a chief mentor and co-founder of D-Soul Child Development Center. And doctor, please, in the immunity, abdina enna konjam define pannunga, simple terms. We all have heard of this word immunity. Everybody is talking about immunity, but just define it for us in simple terms, please.
It is the resistance of the body to fight against an organism. That is edirpu tanmai or edirpu sakti. So specific immunity, we all have specific immunity. So we fight against the organisms in the environment. One person's immunity may be different from the other person's immunity. So one person will become very sick for a particular organism or virus. The other person will not fall very sick. So there are two types of immunity. One is active immunity, the other is passive immunity.
Okay.
Passive immunity means if I give something directly the immune substance into the body, it is called passive immunity.
Right.
Example is breast milk. The antibodies are being directly given by the mother through the breast milk to the child. That is passive immunity.
Okay.
Active immunity is something like I get the infection, I develop the antibody, and then further if the infection occurs or attacks my body again, I will not get the infection.
Body itself.
It's like if I get chicken pox and I develop the antibodies to the chicken pox, then further chickenpox virus attacks me, I will not get the infection.
Right.
The vaccine behaves in a similar way like active immunity to produce the immune substances.
Oh, that's lovely. And doctor, we all know colostrum is important. Colostrum is the first milk that any mother produces. Can you reiterate the importance of colostrum? We all know it helps build immunity, but adoda importance ennoru neenga solla mudiyuma?
Colostrum, in Tamil it is chimapal. It is the initial milk secreted from the mother's breast in the initial 3 to 5 days after the childbirth. This is a very important source of nutrients for the baby. It's a complex biological fluid. It contains 90 active components, including growth factors, immune factors, lactoferrin, and a very rich source of immunoglobulins. This has to be given compulsorily by the mother to the child. The first 3 to 5 days, if the mother has missed feeding the baby because of various reasons, the baby will be losing this rich source of nutrients from the mother,
Correct.
the colostrum.
Right.
Baby will be missing the immunity substances.
Right.
It's very essential for the mother to feed the baby in the initial 3 to 5 days compulsorily with the colostrum.
Absolutely. To all the new mums out there, to all the mums to be, I think this is a very, very important message. Colostrum for your baby is liquid gold, as they call it in mum's language. Absolutely. Because I'm a new mum, I know all that language, the code words and all. It's called liquid gold. Don't let your child miss out on that opportunity of getting that liquid gold. It's very, very important for his or her health. Stay tuned. My name's Sindhu, and that was Dr. A. Somasundaram. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Doctor. It was lovely having you on the show, and you stay tuned because this one from the movie Bhag Milkha Bhag coming up right here, right now. This is Ready Steady Po. My name's Sindhu.
Ready, steady, boom. Ready, steady, boom. Ready, steady, boom.
This is Ready Steady Po right here on Fever 91.9 FM with Bollywood in Superstar. My name's Sindhu, and everybody's question right now is how to improve immunity. Yes, immune system எப்படி ஸ்ட்ராங்கா வச்சுக்கிறது, என்னெல்லாம் சாப்பிடணும், என்னெல்லாம் பண்ணணும், எக்ஸசைஸ் பண்ணுவோம், what to do, tell me அப்படின்னா வந்து சொல்லிட்டு இருக்காங்க. Because right now that is the need of the hour, right? Good immunity, only good immunity can help people fight against infections and you can remain healthy. And here Laktrum அப்படின்ற ஒரு unique product இருக்கு which offers richness of the bovine colostrum. Colostrum நம்மளுக்குலாம் வந்து தெரிஞ்ச மாதிரி is a first milk, yeah, that comes out soon after the cow has delivered the calf, or even after the mother has delivered the baby. It's highly nutritious and it helps develop the immune system. And here we have a product called Laktrum, which is a unique product. It offers the richness of bovine colostrum, which is fortified with lactoferrin that has antiviral and antibacterial properties. With Laktrum, the true immunity booster, you can give your entire family the protection it needs to fight against infections right now. Now, where will you find this? It's available in all leading pharmacies. You can also type Laktrum on Facebook or Instagram to order online. Why, guys? Wait. Give your family a true dose of immunity booster, Laktrum, today. And now you stay tuned because more amazing music continues. My name's Sindhu. This is Ready Steady